My name is Crystal Reyes, and I'm from Springville, Utah in the United States. I have a lot of experience with doing things inefficiently, not by choice, but because there isn't a lot of information out there that's organized in a very specific fashion that will take you on a very specific path. And I liked when I heard about Tom Hess that his programs were done in a linear fashion. So I would be able to go from point A to point B and know exactly how I was going to get there, and that's exactly what I felt I needed to move my career forward. I enjoy being in the music career mentoring program because it gives me manageable steps. You know, we get a task, someone gives us a task, it can be any task, build a website, create a fan base, and these are huge tasks. But the music career mentoring program breaks those tasks down for you in a way that is easy to understand and can be clearly executed. It's measurable, so you know exactly when you're starting, you know exactly when you're finished, and you can immediately begin to see measurable results. And I think the measurable results make a huge difference. When I started the program, there was a lot of anxiety. There was a lot of confusion, a lot of what am I doing? Not because I wasn't a hard worker, I've always been a very hard worker, but I've learned in the program to distinguish useful results from results that are just pleasing. You know, it might be exciting to go to a show and have 100 people attend and have everybody on their feet clapping for you at the end, but if you haven't captured anyone's information, you have absolutely no way to transfer that into a future sale or a future fan. You don't have a lot of conversion in that. And I feel like that, for me, has turned my focus more into retaining fans or customers or whatever you want to call them, and getting a long-term benefit versus a short-term jolt of excitement, if you will. The money invested into this program is incredibly worth it. And I was just sitting at dinner with someone and explaining exactly why it was worth it. She had some questions and I had lots of answers. I think that the music career mentoring program takes a small piece of your day. If you're working hourly, and most people that are just entering the program are working hourly, you convert that into time, you take that little piece of your time and you invest it into something that pays off 100, 1,000, 100,000 times throughout your life. I can't really imagine a price that I would put on that, but the price that is put on it is incredibly affordable, in my opinion, for what you get out of it. It's incredibly inspiring. I love the community. I love being able to be around like-minded people that are following similar guidance. I feel like the support is just incredible. I don't think that there's enough that you can say about accountability. Using the forum in the Music Careers Mentoring Program gives you the opportunity to submit your work and receive feedback. Positive feedback is empowering, and not negative feedback, but critical and feedback, if you will, is it drives you forward. And I think that between those two things, between feeling empowered and being driven forward out of necessity, it's just a forward motion, and I love the forums for that reason. I think accountability is key. On the forum, when we're required to submit assignments, I know for me, especially at the beginning, those first few months, those are tender months. Almost any program you enter into, and me as a teacher, the first few months that I have with a student when they're first starting a program, if they don't feel like they're getting immediate results, a lot of them will fall off the bandwagon or they won't do their homework. And it's the same thing with the Music Mentoring Careers Program forum. When you submit work in the very beginning, and you immediately receive feedback, you immediately start to receive results, it empowers you to continue on with your career. And most people, when they start the forum, I think, are at a critical point. Do I do this professionally, or do I just go get a regular job doing what everyone else is doing? And that, I think, is where the forum really comes in, is it sets you on the path to keep going for however long you want to go. The Music Career Mentoring Program forum is incredibly different from other forums. Now, I've been on several forums, and what you usually get is a bunch of unorganized information from people that have not done what you are already trying to do. But on this forum, you get organized information from people that have done what you are trying to do. Those are the people that you want to listen to, and it's because of that that I would recommend these forums to anybody trying to forward their career.